confirm that fraud is Police Scotland defined as deception for personal gain. So do you want to confirm that to be the case now?
Not entirely sure where this is going. Can you tell me the circumstances?
I'm here to make substantiated allegation of grand fraud, where the fraud is the Police Scotland matter of deception for personal gain. Confirm that fraud is deception for personal gain and as such is a police matter. Pardon?
It would be relatively close to that.
Well, I've read on the website.
What are the circumstances?
So you're refusing to confirm that fraud is Police Scotland defined as deception for personal gain.
My job isn't to define the law.
Confirm what the police matter of fraud is.
So Mitchell, my job is to report and investigate crime, not to define the law to yourself.
But you need to know. I don't need it for you to define it to me. You need to know the law to know
the law is,
how to apply it.
Well, what are the circumstances of your allegations?
It emanates from 2012. The deception was that homosexuals were discriminated against by being not allowed to enter into marriage, where it was undisputed and remains undisputed that marriage was constitutionally the legally recognised, subjected to conditions, formal union of a man and a woman by which they become husband and wife. Now, it was obvious that the complaining homosexuals did not want to enter into the marriage, which they were complaining that they were not allowed to. That was the deception. The personal gain was to steal the marriage name for same-sex formal union.
Where's the fraud?
The fraud is the deception was that homosexuals were not allowed to enter into marriage, when it was obvious that they were allowed to enter into marriage. But pardon?
1 second. I think this is probably more an issue for the Scottish executives to deal with. This certainly isn't a police matter.
It is, because it's the Scottish executive who is one of the principal architects and movers of the fraud.
There I can read.
Pardon?
Do you have any documents there I can read?
No, I want to make a complaint, and I have a complaint recorded.
Unfortunately, I would believe what you're suggesting is not a police matter.
It is deception for personal gain. The deception was that homosexuals were discriminated against by not being allowed to enter into marriage, where the marriage has been undisputed as being the legally recognised, subject to conditions, formal union of a man and a woman by which they become husband and wife.
What I would suggest that you do.
And that was.
Right, 1 second. 1 second. Let me speak. I would suggest you go and contact a human rights lawyer and deal with it in that manner.
Human rights lawyer. I'm coming to the appropriate authorities, which is the police, to complain against criminality. So are you refusing
it's not fraud.
Well, how is it not fraud?
Have you got any documents you wish to...
I can substantiate how it's fraud. I've already done so. You're coming back and saying, making the unsubstantiated claim that it's not fraud. So substantiate it.
So why is it fraud?
So here we are. I've told them at least twice how it's fraud. And he's refusing to entertain, because Police Scotland is a part of the grand fraud committed by the government. And the Crown Office is a part of it too.
Another option, Mr. Mitchell, what I would suggest you do is go away, draft a letter, and write.
Drafting letters makes no use to Police Scotland, because Police Scotland is a criminal organisation.
It's a matter for Police Scotland.
Police Scotland is a criminal organisation seemingly run at the behest of the evil Nicola Sturgeon.
Yeah.
Now,
that's a personal opinion,
which I can substantiate. Now, is it? I can give you something.
1 second. Is that a copy complaint you've got there?
Well, supposedly. Now, this is, you can take a photocopy of this, but I want this back.
Yeah, you can go get it back.
Now, you can see there that there's no even bearing to be a signature on there, so therefore no signature. It's supposedly to Section 38 offences, but on it there's no person who's identified as have been Section 38(1) offended against. Never mind what they were doing at the time. That's a statement of uncontroversial evidence to the effect that the complaint of the pocket fiscal was signatureless, therefore there were no proceedings instituted according to the law of Section 1381, and the pocket fiscal didn't dispute that. Pardon?
Don't use electronic signatures nowadays.
Well, but there's no signature. It doesn't matter whether it's electronic or not.
Property fiscals and solicitors all use electronic signatures nowadays.
It doesn't make any matter.
This is more a matter for the courts as opposed to the police.
Well, I'm here to make a complaint against 3 sheriffs in regard to this matter. Sheriffs Philip Mann, Graham Napier and William Summers. They all persisted with blatantly unlawful court proceedings where the proceedings had not been instituted in law by the Procurator Fiscal.
Well, that's a matter for solicitors to deal with.
No, it's not a matter for solicitors to deal with. It's a matter of criminality for the police to deal with.
You go and deal with, contact your own solicitor and get the solicitor.
The solicitors are at the beck and call of the sheriffs.
Right, this is not a matter for the police.
It is a matter for the police. See, this is criminal. Okay, establish the law. Section 1381 of the Criminal Procedure Scotland Act 1995. It states that all summary proceedings must be instituted upon signed complaint. This is a principal complaint issued to me by the Procurator Fiscal. No evidence for a signature, therefore the complaint unsigned.
What you can do is argue in court that is not law.
I did argue in court, but the corrupt Sheriff Man was in conspiracy with the Procurator Fiscal to perpetuate blatantly unlawful proceedings. The Procurator Fiscal never disputed that this was signatureless, and even admitted by not challenging my Section 258 statement of uncontroversial evidence, yet the Sheriff Philip Mann refused to accept this Section 258 and in so doing flouted statute law. And it's all to help the evil Nicola Sturgeon. Now there's a big conspiracy here. It's an evident conspiracy. I don't need to have evidence of police in the Crown Office and Nicola Sturgeon having a meeting. It's evident.
And put this on paper and write a letter to
I've done so, but they ignore it. They ignore it. See these supposed charges here? That was me going to phone Police 101 and then going to a police station to make complaint against the government's fraud. They made out it was me. It was the criminality.